All right.
All right. You want to Would you like to waste some of the general public's time with me?
I would like to waste my time because we could right now where we are, if you're watching this, which some of you won't be, and I hate you listen to them podcasts and you hate it when people say, if you're watching this rather than listening, but if you're watching this, we are in our professional space and we could be doing professional work. Yeah. And instead we've decided to spend half the day setting this up.
Absolutely. And we could be making like bags. We could be bringing in money. But instead we're making stop motion animations. And we are talking about wanting to buy new furniture that really, if we don't get our act together, we won't be able to afford.
So yeah, that's what you can see. It's a waste of a day. But that's fine. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine, Alex. It's fine. If we see
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. And if you are seeing us, I would like to first explain the fact that we're in matching clothes.
It won't be the last time.
It won't be the last time. It happens a lot, which is really cool. We have the same clothes.
So cool and edgy.
Oh, it's so cool and edgy. Yeah, we are both in leopard print dungarees, and I opened the door, and Alex just went, for fuck's sake.
Particularly this, though, isn't it? Like, we do have other things that are the same, but
these tend to be
the leopard print numbers. Just because they're such a safe choice. They're comfortable. The dark colour.
I can get period on them, and it doesn't matter. Exactly. I'm not even on my period.
And this is the thing. I thought, when I was putting them on this morning, I thought, should I tell you I'm wearing them? And then I thought, I don't think any of them are in our periods.
No. So what's the chances?
It's fair game.
High
chance of looking like knobheads.
But there we go. I've been so ill.
Yeah. And I probably gave it to you.
And you definitely gave it to me. And you gave it to your sister. Honestly, it has been coming out of every orifice. There was one point in the night I thought, this is probably going to start coming out my eyeballs. It was the worst I've ever been. And when we were here working on Saturday, I was like, Alex, it's coming out of me like lava. It was fucking awful. And it was your fault.
It was. I mean, can we blame it on the children? Could we blame it on soft play?
I mean, we can blame anything on soft play.
Kind of think we could. I mean, if it helps, my children give it to me, and I wasn't best pleased either.
No. Horrible.
But yeah, and it just kind of typical that it would happen. We had like a weekend of work that we didn't really want to do.
No,
and
never want to do.
Never want to do. We don't like working. Make this work. Okay?
If you could just watch this, listen to this,
just
enjoy
tell your friends we're funny even if we're not.
Yeah.
You know, tell them that you've learned some really good shit, that we've got something profound to say.
Yeah, we don't.
If nothing else, tell them there's two hot bitches that love leopard print and Love is Blind.
Bitches. Old bitches.
I mean, you've had a temperature for days. Surely that qualifies you as hot.
Yeah, no, literally hot, yes.
Yeah.
There's
I didn't mean attractive,
she's
Jade.
38 degrees. The other one, she's more about 37 at the moment.
Oh, but any minute it could creep up to 39.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We do have 3 children. I don't know if you've heard us mention that, but we do have 3 children.
It's
it's
too many.
And that's part of the reason why. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Can you remember when you only had one child and like sickness just sometimes they were sick.
Yeah.
And it didn't really impact anything else. Occasionally you got an illness from being like having someone cough in your face. But there was no like, oh my God, sickness has arrived and it's about to travel around the other 4 people that live in this house.
And it takes weeks.
It does.
It takes weeks.
Because you'll think someone's escaped it.
And they haven't. They're just the last one to get it.
No.
It is exhausting. Kids are cunts. Don't have kids. Honestly, let this be a lesson to you. Go and live your life. Honestly.
Yeah.
Don't have them. Just travel. Go to the Caribbean. Go around Australia. Go everywhere. But do it without kids.
No one likes kids on an airplane.
No.
No one, if you are...
Likes kids in their space, within a radius. Like, no, don't.
If you are looking at people like going on family holidays and stuff and thinking, oh, I'd like to go there. You wouldn't. Not with the children. It's not a holiday
it's
for
not
anyone.
all a holiday is when you've got children, is you take them and you go somewhere without your coping mechanisms.
Yeah. The kind of all the safety measures you've got at home, that
no
safe
longer
space with all the
exist.
things that entertain them.
there's more chance of them killing themselves, and yes, one less child. But
Quite a sad story.
quite a sad story, and you're not going to enjoy your holiday as much. You spend a lot of money to be there.
Only for it to be wasted by some cunt dying.
I know. They will try and kill themselves.
Yeah, especially if there's a balcony or a pool.
Yeah.
Both those things guaranteed to give you a heart attack and then
every time.
a risk of dying.
And they run at them. They know.
Yeah.
They know that they are trying to kill you, but they are trying to kill you by a heart attack from stress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
It is.
That's why women are old. Do you know what I mean?
Women are old.
But you see blokes that are getting old, right? Silver fox, handsome, couple at what? Better crow's feet? He's worried about crow's feet. Yeah. What, a little bit of a glisten in your beard?
Oh, what a shame.
And
a little bit of salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Dad bod, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Mums.
And then women. I haven't slept in years. And it's just
I'm a husk of a woman.
And like, you know, the media and stuff are so intent on telling us how, you know, it doesn't matter how many children you've got, you could look like fucking
You can't.
J-Lo or something. You know, all you need is a personal trainer, a personal chef, a diet plan, a
surgery.
Everyone else taking care of all the shit that you've got to worry about, Botox, It's all you need to look like a normal human being. But if you actually are a human being, no. You're going to look like is a crack fox. Yeah, crack fox. Oh, and do you know what it is? I think that's my life.
Crack fox.
Yeah, crack fox. But the thing is,
I'm living my best crack fox life.
In my early 20s, crack fox was like, say, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. As I grow older, crack fox is just from when I get up in the morning to later and later through the day. By the time I'm like 45, crack fox is going to have taken up my whole waking life.
So you're going to wake up in the middle of the night like crack fox.
Oh, God.
And this is your problem, is you are a proper crack fox as well.
Yeah.
What we mean...
There's no crack involved.
There's no crack involved. Alex will wake up in the morning and for no reason just reach.
Happened to me on Sunday. I so obviously after our mega day on Zoom on Saturday, which we hated, on Sunday I was off to Daventry, which is such, you know, Dav Vegas as they call it.
Who calls it that?
Just fucking cunts, young cunts from Daventry.
That doesn't
stop
even
trying to
make
Dav
sense.
Vegas happen.
It doesn't even make sense. There's the play on words there isn't there.
But people do that. People refer to Dorchester as Dorch Vegas. People who live there.
No.
Yeah. What was my point? Oh yeah, so I was going to Daventry for a takeaway for my husband's brother and his dad's birthdays.
Lovely.
Great.
Fine.
Lovely. Love an Indian.
Yeah.
What I don't love is being asked for my Indian order and seeing it when I wake up at 7 a.m. on Sunday.
Is that what made you...
I picked up my phone and it was like, notifications from sleep mode or whatever. And I looked at it and it was like, can I have your order for the Indian, please? I can't be thinking of this.
You're so dramatic.
I just can't. I can't bear food sometimes. I wish I could only eat when I wanted to.
No.
Like when I fancy something, I love food. I'm definitely like a foodie.
Chowing down.
I love it. But I don't want to have to eat several times a day, every single day of my life.
Monotonous.
That is just so much.
Don't you think it's the worst though when you're having to cook food for somebody else and you've got no intention of eating it? That makes me feel crack foxy.
Yeah. Oh, did you have some of that thing? Yeah, that you were making? No, I fucking didn't.
No.
By the time I'd finished making it,
I am not hungry
even though
anymore.
I'd planned to make it, I don't want it.
I'm vomiting looking at it. Enjoy your food, children.
Oh, I've seen those tomatoes for 10 minutes too long, and now I don't fancy them. And we've got an allotment, which you might be like, oh, Alex, she's so outdoorsy and loves to grow vegetables. No, I just get these vegetables foisted on me. I'm constantly just baking up squashes. Yeah, I like eating squashes, but neither of my fucking kids do. So they're like, oh, squash, do we have to?
You need to tell your husband to stop.
Just stop.
Or give him somewhere else.
Just make the chicken enclosure bigger and bigger until we're just eating eggs. That's fine. We all eat eggs.
That's easy as well. Easy to sort out, easy to come up with.
And Orla does it. Orla made the dinner last night.
Wonderful.
Egg sandwiches for everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crack fox.
That was fine. It was the evening. So
It's not long. Crack fox will be there in the evening soon.
I'll be having to have an early tea. Or a late tea. It would be.
No. know.
Yeah.
Wow, what a life. What
Yeah.
a life. I mean, more importantly, that really needs talking about is all that I can think about at the moment, which is Love is Blind.
Right. Do you know what? I was actually thinking that I can't remember any of it. This is that not ADHD, no short-term memory.
Right. I remember it all.
Don't remember. I remember
You'll remember as
the
soon as I start talking
craziness
about
of
it.
the two women having a chat, and then what's her name?
Which one?
Aaliyah, being like, "Oh yeah, I left and I didn't tell you, but I didn't think that was us broken up." And he's like, "Yeah, I won't be seeing you again."
Right. Okay. So when we last left you at the podcast, Alex had watched most of the first part until the second part
I
had
think
dropped.
I'd maybe watched 2 or 3
Yeah.
episodes of like the first 4 episodes.
So you hadn't gotten to the part yet where it was when we recorded our last one that Lydia and Uche
we've been together
had
already.
fucked already and had been together.
Yeah.
So let's start there.
Okay, so she's there on purpose.
Yeah, 100%. She's got mental in her eyes.
Yeah,
Like,
you just know that those
you can see
two
it in her eyes, like going backwards and forwards. Mental bitch,
must
mental
have
bitch, mental
discussed
bitch,
it,
mental
surely.
bitch. Surely. She saw something. She went round there. She knew. She had her little weird side eye on, looking around, like mooching
I think
about.
either. Well, I was going to say one of them heard. What's her name? Lydia.
Yeah.
Lydia heard
Fuck me.
that Uche was going on it and was like, okay, well, I'm applying for this and saying all the stuff that I need to get on it.
Or even mentioning she knows somebody that's going to be on it. And that's good. That makes good television. I think maybe, I mean,
I was just going to say, he said,
research it.
have you got anyone that you've been with recently? Oh, yeah, there was this woman, Lydia. Okay. Producers, get in touch with her. Get her on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she was driving by taking pictures of your house. Get her on it.
Yes,
This is going to be
fucking
gold.
Great. Oh, she's mental wicked. Yeah, absolutely. Get her on it.
Fantastic.
Fucking brilliant. Could she constantly mention what country she's from? Brilliant. Oh, even better. Get her on.
Fantastic.
Get her on. Get her on. Brilliant. She's insane. But the conversation that went on when she went back in, is it Aaliyah or Alicia? Aaliyah.
Yeah, because in my head it's a liar, but
right.
She's
when she went back
Aaliyah.
in and she went, I know.
You know.
You know.
He told you.
Crying.
Stop it.
It was literally that. I was sat there with like this. I cannot. My head in my t-shirt, like secondhand embarrassment coming out of my arsehole. Like,
I know him. I know everything about him.
He's got a cat.
Yeah, you don't want to hear anything. Okay, hugs. Did you know his favourite colour is blue? It's the same colour as his Tesla. Do you know he drives a Tesla? Big house, 3 stories. One of these 3 stories numbers.
We had sex 2 months ago.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I've met all his friends.
Yeah,
I've been to loads of like events and stuff. Yeah, he's got like great friends. I think they'll like you.
Yeah,
because we're so similar.
Really similar.
We're so similar.
Really similar.
Imagine
This is
sitting
why
there.
This is
I'm
why
not
I'm
like
saying
you.
we are so
I'm not
similar.
like you.
Do you understand now? Do you understand why we're so similar? Because we want to fuck the same guy.
In that way, we're so similar.
This is so fucking.
Back in the day, I will say we are both happily married.
We
now,
are both
but,
happily
you know.
married, but let's say there's been several penises that have been
Has
in
there been
Alex
several?
and in me.
Is it several?
I mean, we won't say
We're
names
not
on
saying
there.
one here, but is it?
Or was that not a full-on sex situation?
No,
Oh,
it
okay.
wasn't,
No,
no.
it was with me. Okay, let's say fingers.
Did you ever? No.
No.
Okay. So actually, there's a friend of mine that I haven't really spoken to for ages.
Fucked him?
No, it's a female.
Okay, fucked her.
And haven't. A lot of the same guys are. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Just
I mean,
out
you
there
could
as
say
a
that.
teenager trying to find love. In the wrong places.
The wrong places. The very
2 a.m.
wrong,
Very drunk.
terrible places.
You'll do.
I can barely see you. Nice outline though.
Oh God.
Anyway, we saw one of them the other day walk past here, didn't we?
I missed him though, didn't I?
Yeah,
you saw.
very sad.
Sad place.
Sad
little life,
times.
Steve.
Sad. Still works in a shitty
Of course he does.
pub, doesn't he?
Still shitty haircuts.
Yeah, shitty haircuts. You know, you used to have extensions. You know these bits that were down here when you was an emo?
Yeah.
Do you know how I know the extensions? I put them in for him.
God. Oh, get a grip. man.
Anyway, So you can't really say that you're the same because you want to fuck the same person. Even though Alex and I, very similar. We don't want to fuck the same people now. Very different tastes. But
Back to Love is Blind.
back to Love is Blind.
Okay, so Lost and Found drawer.
Oh my god.
I think that was an
So
argument
this
over
is
nothing.
skipping ahead a few episodes
Yeah.
where they've gone past their honeymoon. The honeymoons were boring. Really boring.
Fuck all
Apart from JP and Lauren.
Oh yeah, you're fake. You're fake.
Oh.
When I met you, you were fake. It turned me off. And every day afterwards, even though you haven't worn any makeup or anything, you just sullied it for me the first day.
Also, I don't think that's the compliment he thinks it is. When he's like, I'm telling you that I prefer. All girls would like to be told that I prefer them. That I prefer them without makeup. No,
What
that isn't
means
what you
is,
said.
I don't trust your judgment.
Yeah, you didn't say.
You don't know what looks nice. You can't trust yourself.
You look beautiful no matter what you do. I think you look beautiful without makeup. You do what is right for you. But I'm just telling you, you are naturally
You
beautiful.
don't need to put those eyelashes on for me. Your natural eyelashes are beautiful.
You're stunning. That
Also,
is a compliment.
Can you talk?
No, I mean, fucking hell. I've never seen somebody wear so many United States of America flags. That's how you know someone's a racist, haven't you?
Good job she wasn't black.
I know, thank fuck for that. Jesus Christ.
Poor girl.
I know. But that's being like, you came out, it was fake. You were fake. You're fake. How do I not know you're fake now? You have a... Fuck off.
Maybe she's just got really low confidence and she thought she needed to put all that on.
maybe
Otherwise
she
you
just
wouldn't
liked
like
the way
her.
she looked.
Why didn't you polish up your turd?
No, Jesus Christ. And what was it he said as well? He said something along the lines of, I understood that you wanted to make yourself look as best as you possibly could. And it's the way he said it. I'm like, fuck you.
Not even a fucking trim up for you,
Oh
GP.
my God, you are an ugly, boring, so
And the fact that he just
boring.
refused to talk.
I know.
Essentially.
Yeah,
You're just not really talking. Let's just
try?
maybe see if it gets better.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, right.
My favourite one was when
Let's
they
see.
started to do an interview to camera and she just went, I'm not saying anything first, and looked at him and he went, yeah. Oh God, it was so fucking awkward. But it's really weird this season. So there's only 2 couples now.
Who are they?
So Izzy and
So Lost and Found drawer. They're all right.
Yeah, and then
what was the fucking
Lydia and Milton. Milton's sweet.
Milton is
He's a
sweet.
baby.
He is.
He's a baby. He's a proper baby. He does need to stop telling her she can't speak English properly.
Yeah,
I understand
and
it's
that
a
she's old,
joke. Yeah, and that she's old. She's younger than us, so fuck you, Milton.
What? How old is she?
30.
30, right.
Yeah. So yeah, stop. She can speak English beautifully, so let's not with that.
We all can hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's
we
totally
understand
fine.
completely. I understand it may be a joke, but I'm bored of that joke
Let's
now.
stop.
But I feel like it's not going to stop. She is only with him because Izzy went with someone else, and when she's like, "I love my husband," I
Love my husband. Now that I've convinced myself. Yeah.
the weird lanky boy.
Who else was? Oh yeah, Izzy and Johnny as well. They were nearly.
Do you
get
see Johnny
together.
walk in during the reunion?
Johnny.
Slow Johnny in mind, but she walks fast, doesn't she? The little arms don't move. She just bobbles along. She looks like, what are them things that fall off the end of a cliff?
Lemmings.
Yeah, he reminds me of a lemming.
I don't know why everyone's so into Izzy.
No,
He's.
he's fine.
I mean, I think, in fairness, I think he's quite handsome,
Right.
apart from the bald head.
Yeah,
And I get what he's saying, where he's like, oh, some ladies don't like bald heads.
I don't like bald heads. My dad's got no hair,
Right,
and that's not okay. I'm not saying if my dad had hair,
I'm
I'd
not
go
trying
for
to
a
drop it in
baldy.
again, but I'm just saying I don't know whether my dad would bald.
Alex's dad is dead.
He died, didn't he?
He's dead.
Did? Oh, Gordon! Thought you were dead. You actually are. God. Oh, you probably don't know us well enough to know how much we laugh at my dead dad. Yeah.
It's just become a real source of entertainment. I'm really glad he died.
Oh, fucking hell. That reminded me of the thing that I've said I've got to tell you on the podcast, right?
Go on.
Oh my God. Right. I don't know how we can do this.
Pause, Love is Blind for a second.
I'm not sure if this has to be a whole different thing.
Oh no.
Um,
Maybe it has. You have to wait. Come to next episode for this.
I think so, because
Okay.
there's a backstory
All right,
and
okay.
stuff. The backstory you already know, but I feel it's important for the listener
is it
to
dead
know.
dad?
But it's not dead dad.
Okay.
Involves dead.
Oh no.
Dead family members. Yeah. So you know
So
it's
all the
good.
best ones. Anyway, we'll go back to Love Is Blind now.
Anyway,
But yeah, Alex's
I don't
dad.
care about these cunts.
Yeah, but Alex's dad is dead, and we're really happy because it does bring us a lot of joy.
Anyone with a real sob story on Love Is Blind? Obviously, Johnny loves them when they're hooked up to something. She marries folks she doesn't love.
Yeah,
so
so lovely.
So you know she's not all right.
No. Oh no. Izzy was. What was his? He was a not Jehovah's Witness. What's the American ones?
Mormons?
Yeah,
Quakers?
maybe. I think it might have been potentially more. Basically, he had a very strict upbringing where he wasn't allowed to do anything. It was Jehovah's Witness.
Maybe it was. Yeah.
And so then he found out his dad wasn't actually his dad. You were not paying attention during the early phases. Something like, but there's been no real proper sob stories, nothing terrible. But two very boring couples are now present.
Who's
for
the
us.
other couple? Sorry. Oh, Milton and Lydia. And yeah,
Don't count.
none of them are getting married, are they?
None of them. I don't see anyone getting
So
married.
this is the end of our Love Is Blind coverage.
I
As Love Is Blind
I don't see it
is
happening.
proven to be false.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. I thought what they were going to do was, because there was only two couples, I'm like, how are they going to fill this? They've got to at least look at some of the outside ones and bring them in. So I thought maybe they'd try and pull like Slow Johnny and Chris back into it. Or maybe like Uche and Alicia
Yeah.
would come back into it. But they went and spoke and had their little
And
day.
you went, yeah, no.
And he was just like, she was like, I still love you. And he was like, well, I don't love you because I am a robot, which is exactly how he talks. Just two boring people who've never seen each other. That's the first time they've met face to face. And there was no like...
It's not like the good old days, is it?
No.
Do you remember fucking... I want to call him Shabazz, but it's not. We looked him up the other day.
Yeah, we
What's
did.
His name? Shake.
Yeah. Shake. And...
Why can't it just be guys accusing women of being fat,
Yeah.
too fat to hold on their shoulders, and just picking at good women saying they're ugly? Why can't we go back to those days?
Oh, the good old days. The good old days when ugly
Back
men...
when they were arguing about abortions on there, and
Why can't we go back to the first series? The first series was Jessica. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. Fucking Damon and that was
what's it as
so
well?
good.
Not the first series, but Shane and Shayna. That,
Yeah.
where he's basically got a woman that has too much kind of, not, as far as he's concerned, not very nice banter that he can't cope with. He can't cope. He needs to be told, like, you're fantastic. Oh, thanks for this drink. It's the best drink you've ever given me. I hate that.
Yeah.
It's a good job my husband doesn't need that.
Or he probably wouldn't be your husband.
No,
You have a husband.
definitely not me. You don't have a husband.
These fucking cunts don't, and I don't think they will.
No.
My bets are no one's getting... I don't think any of them are getting married.
So. No.
And if they do, there'll be a divorce not long after.
Yeah, that'll be like after the altar. Everyone's refused to come.
Vanessa has got nobody to ask how many babies they want in the
Are you
future.
pregnant yet? No, I'm actually 2 days post miscarriage, but sure.
Yeah, thanks
Oh,
for
how sad. Will you be trying again? Yeah. She's blessed.
Oh my God. I can't believe they brought her back on. But that's kind of it for where we are at with Love Is Blind. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
are we going to start watching Maths UK?
I don't know.
I don't
know if
like
can
the
do it with
UK ones.
They're vulgar.
Yeah.
People in the UK are vulgar,
Yeah.
especially the sort of people that want to be on like reality TV.
I think I just want to wait for Australia. I don't even know if I care about the American ones.
I don't mind the American ones.
Have you watched, have you started doing any of the
The
Ultimatum?
Ultimatum?
yet?
No, I haven't.
But we are on the Kardashians and you've gotten further with this.
Yes.
And you were starting to enjoy the Kardashians.
Yes, I'm starting to enjoy it. I don't feel like as many of them are cunts.
No,
as I
I
thought.
really like them.
They seem like nice people.
I
don't
do.
they? And,
And I know they edit it. And so it could all
Well,
be whatever.
They
but
do, but I'm just at the part where Chloe is whinging that they edited it to put too much focus on the Scott thing, on her engagement thing. So it's like, yeah, they edit it, but they clearly don't
Yeah.
get like full control as I think.
Yeah. I really like them. I
They seem
like
nice
them.
people, really, which does shock me.
Yeah.
So far removed from anything.
Oh.
Like the going to the supermarket where Kylie's going to take the trolley back, and
That's
Chris
so
is like,
exciting.
"Look at her go! Oh yay!" Can you imagine
I wish
getting
my
that level
mum-
of
I
support for just
know.
daily tasks?
I would love that. I'd get so much more done.
Putting it in the boot of the car from the
know.
trolley, like, we're doing it. We're actually doing it.
When they go through the car wash.
I didn't see that. I think I was looking the other way.
Oh, they were
It wasn't
so
until,
excited.
I think Chris was saying, "Oh, I just like being around my children, even if it's in a car wash." And I was like, "I think I was busy doing something."
They're just going in a car wash and they're both sitting there like,
Do you know what? I feel like that about car washes.
you?
I've been begging anyone to take me in a car wash.
do you want to go in a car wash? We'll
Yes.
video it.
I so badly want to go. In a
Okay,
car
let's
wash.
find a car wash.
I've been asking people who drive for about 10 years to go in a car wash.
Alex, I didn't
I just
know.
want to go in one.
Okay.
I haven't been in a car wash since I was a kid, and it was so much fun.
It's not anymore, but let's do it. We'll do it. We'll video ourselves.
Just there, like, oh, foamy. Oh.
You better be as excited as you seem now, because if you sit there dead-eyed,
Like, oh, this is shit.
I'll make you fucking
Sorry.
pay for it.
How long is this going to take?
I got places
Could
to
it
be.
be a business expense
Yeah, for video in it.
for a video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll video it.
Get a
and put it on.
quick journey to the hospital video done as well
Journey to the hospital.
for birth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
mean,
thought,
our other
I thought what was going to happen in this fucking car wash that we have to go to the hospital afterwards.
Yeah, not like a 3 kids is too many business
No,
expense.
okay, that's fine. We can put it in something else.
We have no money.
We have no money. This makes
Give
me
us
no
money.
money.
You don't have a sponsor.
Yet sponsor us.
Oh.
We've got a great setup. This catch-all
Catch-all.
could have your products in it.
Not vegetarian. Just letting you know.
I've eaten them anyway. Give a fuck. But yeah, I haven't got any other TV or anything to talk about.
No.
I've spent 4 days in bed. Well, I haven't. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I spent 4 days dying. 1 day of them in bed. The other 3 days having to look after my bastard children.
They were like bastards because their dad was gone.
Yeah, their dad wasn't there. He went to fucking Munich. He never does anywhere.
Fucking off to Munich all the time.
Honestly, he never does anything goes anywhere. I can't fault him. He's brilliant. So, and he'd pay for it all, and there was no way I was saying to him, "You're not going." I'm like, you can go. And what's annoying is, I think going forward, I've said to Luke when he got back, we need a rule that if one of us goes somewhere, we have to make sure the rest of our support network are around. My mum is in
Yeah.
Spain currently.
Right.
My father-in-law is in Canada. So I haven't got the other 2 people in my life that are
Yeah.
there when I need them.
Plus, Ruth already pulled out a favour for you
This is
Saturday.
it. Luke's sister had been there on the Saturday looking after him. I could have if needed. Genuinely, I felt absolutely off my rocker on the Saturday night, and I was in bed, and I was like, I think I might die or need to go to the hospital. Like, I was shaking and feeling shit.
Well, you can't.
No, well, do you know what I was thinking? If I need to go to the hospital, who am I calling to come with me in case I'm dying? Who do I need by my bedside if I am dying? Right, let's think about this. And I was thinking, oh my God, I'm going to have to call like Lucy to get her to come and be with me by my bedside as I die. Who's going to look after my children? That woman down the street, I've smiled at her once. She'll have to come and wait with her until my sister can get here or something.
That
Like,
happened in my house. And my mum made friends with someone by having to... Oh, it was when I got hit by a car when I was a teenager. My sister was home. She was... I wonder if they were both home. I'm not sure. But I got hit by a car, and the old lady down the street had to come and sit with my sister just for long enough for my mum to come in the ambulance with me and my stepdad to get home from work.
yeah, that's what I was trying to work out who I was
Yeah.
going to... And there's a lady across the road who...
We became nice friends.
This is going to
I
sound...
visited her in the old folks' home until she
mental.
died.
Good. Dead now, of course. The lady across the road sometimes shows me her guinea pig. That's not an euphemism.
Sounds gross.
It's her genuine guinea pig. And I thought, she'll do. She'll come sit with them.
She'll do.
She'll do. While I die on the way
while
to
I
the
perish.
hospital. While I die. I was thinking, what am I going to do? Who am I going to send messages to? I was very, hot. I was a 40-degreeer at this point.
Smoking.
Smoking hot, genuine fucking heat coming off me. Oh, my fanny was on fire.
Don't you just hate that though when you're like hot, 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 but you feel so cold?
Oh, so chilly, shaking.
You get yourself all warm. You're like, finally. And
Yeah.
you're like, too hot.
Yeah, but you know what you do when you're too hot? Just poke a foot out, solves everything.
Yeah, it's nice. You're just like,
Now everything's
Or-
better.
arm from underneath too.
Yeah, and that's it. What is that?
I don't know.
What is that? Just works though, doesn't it?
It's lovely.
Anyway, that'll do.
Yeah, that'll do.
Bye.
See you in that.